and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. Taking a look at Los Angeles, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference.
I think for Los Angeles, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
And the Milwaukee starting five. We've got Jackson, and it's Wagner in at the shooting guard position. And for Los Angeles, and it's Nance in at the five, roaming the paint. As we get closer to the end of the regular season, Richard, what would you say to the lottery teams right now?
To either bottom out completely and focus on your young guys, or do everything possible to make a run, get into that play-in tournament, because there's valuable experience to be had there.
Pass to Evans. Here's Hendricks. No good with the triple. Out to the right wing, to the middle. Here's Jackson. Nance pulls down the board. On offense, here are the Lakers. Here's Evans, deflected. Here's Thornton. Wagner on the wing, pass to Harper. Here's Thornton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Harper. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
Okay, look, that move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over that little larger defender.
Here's Evans. That shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Pass to Harper. Wagner with it. And here's Jackson. Wagner outside. Here's Thornton. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Here's Tony. Counted from distance.
And they can breathe a little easier on their fourth shot. They finally hit the target.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Jackson outside. Down low. Here's Harper. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They've traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks and came away with the win.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
The Bucks trail. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to give them a breather and talk things over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Here's Wagner. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Pass to Garnett. Now Jackson. 6 to shoot. Here's Harper. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Harper's got 5 now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Buries it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Harper, coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City. Garnett passes to Harper. Over to the left wing. And they recover it. Pass to Thornton. Wagner with it. Let's go with a 3. Fires in the triple. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Tony. Over Wagner. Tony, no good. Wagner outside. Pass to Garnett. Now here's Jackson. Wagner outside. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Jackson can't get it to go. The Lakers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. 3 on 3. Here's Garnett. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Lakers trail by 4. Pass to Tony. Here's Hendricks. Here's Evans. Off target with the 3.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Here's Thornton. He had 22 in the win against Oklahoma City.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man.
Here's Harper. Here's the lob. Got a hand on it. And they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Number 9, Isaiah Barkley.
Pass to Nance. Here's Hendricks. Six on the shot clock to end the drought. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And since the All-Star break concluded, here's a view of which teams are leading the league in second chance points. Milwaukee, second. The Lakers, third.
Yeah, a point of emphasis for both teams lately. Hit the offensive glass and extend the play.
Now here's Jackson, guarded closely. Here's Harper. He's got 5. Clock at 4. Pass to Thornton. Three-pointer. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Hendricks. Here's Evans. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Here's Hendricks, defended by Jackson. Here's Hendricks. The Lakers with another miss. Here's Thornton. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Nance for 3. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Thornton. Here's Harper. The 3 ball. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Milwaukee leading by 5. Jackson outside. Here's Thornton. No good on the 3.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Here's Nance, and the shot goes.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
And Milwaukee shooting just 38% so far in this one. Here's Harper. He's got 5. Pass to Garnett. Here's Thornton. 5 to shoot. With the fadeaway. Miles with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
He shoots it. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. Milwaukee in the lead. Jackson outside. Here's Thornton. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26 and a half a game.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Hendricks. From deep. He drops it from range. He's got 6.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Jackson. A 23-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Pass to Hendricks. The 3 is up. The rebound by Jackson.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here he goes. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. Milwaukee shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Jackson. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson. So both teams changing it up here. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's the Lakers with it. Here's Ortiz.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
5 on the clock. To the paint. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
1:43 left in the first. Here's Webster. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Ortiz. Pass to Miles. From the arc. Sinks the tray. And it's a 5-point Laker lead.
I just love the ball movement.
The Bucks shooting around 32% to begin this game. Jackson outside. Here's Thornton. 20 feet out. And it's in there. Thornton's got 5 now.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Pass to Ortiz. Fader on the way. Tipped. Here's Thornton. 5 points in the game. Webster. And the powerful one-handed slam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Here's Hendricks. Offline with a 3.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Webster. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Jackson. Takes a 13-footer. That one is off. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's Los Angeles up 1, and the second quarter is on its way when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Here's Barkley. No points so far. Shoots a fadeaway. And they get it back. Pass to Strickland. The fader. The Lakers with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Here's Barkley. Wagner outside from behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Wagner's got his second basket of the night. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
Ball stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Here's Strickland. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Six to shoot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And here we can check out the story for him.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
And he knocks down the first one. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the three ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
He does not get the second one. Lakers trail by 3. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Miles, the pass to Tony. Off with the layup.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Barkley. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Back to Wagner. Here's Barkley, guarded by Rose. And it's Barkley missing. Los Angeles shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Rose, the pass to Tony. Here's Rose to the inside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Los Angeles shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Miles.
One shot.
One shot.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Here's Barkley. Pass to Wagner. Here's Webster. Coming off a 12-point game. Just 5 to shoot. 18 feet out. And he knocks the jumper down. Wagner's got 8.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Here's Miles. Defended by Wagner. Pass to Tony. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Tony's got his second basket.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Here's Barkley. No made baskets yet. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Wagner for 3. Kept alive. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. He buries it from 3. Wagner's got 8 points here in the quarter.
He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Pass to Miles. Now Rose. Here's Tony. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Now here's Wagner. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Lakers trail by 5. Here's Tony. He's got 5. Miles, the pass to Tony. Rose outside. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Bucks.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Strickland. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Miles, the pass to Tony. To the right side. From outside the arc. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Barkley. He's scoreless. Wagner for 3. And that one's no good. He's 5 of 7 in this one. Pass to Tony. They set the screen. Here's the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Here's Barkley. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Out to the right wing. Wagner outside. From downtown. Won't go. And that makes him 5 for 8.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Miles, the pass to Tony. Clock at 6. There's the 3. And Strickland pulls it down. The Bucks trail. Here's Barkley. Here's Douglas. Here's Barkley. It's good from about 19 feet. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Sometimes a pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
Here's Tony. That 3's off the mark. The Bucks have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Pass to Wagner. Here's Webster. Here's Douglas, guarded by Rose. Here's Douglas. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet, and he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So it's both teams making substitutions here. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to review the game plan.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here's Hendricks. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Phoenix. Five to shoot. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Thornton. 5 points in the game.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Milwaukee.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Lakers trail by 3. Nance outside. Nance the screen. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Harper. Wagner outside. Pass to Jackson. Blocked! Here's Evans, defended by Wagner. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And right here, an intimidating group. The leaders in blocked shots over the past month. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. Here's Harper. He's got 5. Pass to Thornton. Here's Harper. They set the pick. Wagner for 3. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
The 3. Sends it home from three-point land. 9 points in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Thornton can't get it to go.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Puts it up from 17. Rebound, Milwaukee. Garnett's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. It's deflected.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
1 minute 58 left in the half. Pass to Evans. Inside. Hendricks. And he hits it to tie the game.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
And for the Bucks, they're shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Jackson surveying the D. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Wednesday, the Denver Nuggets will come to town. Then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
Now here's Jackson, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Shots good by Thornton.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Evans. Here's Catchings. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And for 1, Hendricks.
One shot.
If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
34 seconds left in the second. And it's Wagner missing. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. There's 21 seconds left to play in the half. Nails it from 3. Now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And it's rejected. 1 second left. No good there. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Los Angeles up 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
And that game against the Warriors, they're going to be tested on both ends. But we're talking to these guys. They're ready for it. They're hyped, man. This one could have a playoff feel, Ernie.
Our viewers would love that. So would we.
That was a good job, Kenny.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. The Bucks trail by 3. And it's Nance in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. Back to Wagner. Pass to Thornton. 6 on the shot clock. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And the Lakers with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Here's Tony. Knocks down the long J. Tony's got 11 points.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Wagner on the wing. Jackson right side. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Tony. Here's Hendricks. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
The Bucks trail. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Shot's good by Thornton. He's got 14.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
The things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's Hendricks. Goes up at the stripe. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Nance in the post. And Nance with the slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Here's Jackson following the score by Los Angeles. Thornton can't get it to go.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Evans, the shot's good. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
To the left side wing. Fires the 3. On target from range. Thornton's got 7 now in this quarter.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Harper pulls it in.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Pass to Thornton. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Wagner outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Harper for the lead. Rebounded by Evans. Evans has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Right wing to the paint. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Jackson outside. Here's Harper. 5 points in the game.
His third personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Lakers. 3-point lead. Pass to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Thornton. Rebound, the Lakers. Here's Evans, defended by Jackson. The shot by Evans, no good.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Shot's good by Thornton.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
The Lakers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Tony. Here's Evans. Here's Hendricks. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Hendricks has got 10 points in the game. Bucks trail by 3. Jackson outside. They set the pick. Lets it go from the wing. Shot's good by Thornton. Thornton's got 12 points in just the second half.
A tale of 2 halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
Nance outside. Here's Hendricks. The kick out to Nance. 4-3. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got rebound number 11. Here's Harper. 5 points in the game. Pass to Wagner for the lead. Rebound by the Lakers. Evans has got rebound number 8 now. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 16 points for him. The Bucks trail by 3. Here's Thornton. 22 points for him. Jackson, the pass to Garnett. Here's Harper. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks it from distance.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
The Lakers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Pass to Tony. launches it. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Garnett. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Harper. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thornton. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
To the wing, right side. Wagner outside. Here's Thornton. It's tipped. Pass to Tony. Lets it go from deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Garnett's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the Bucks miss again.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Tony. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. There's a screen. Here's Harper. Hits the three-pointer. Harper's got 11.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Pass to Hendricks. Here's Evans. Now here's Nance. Here's Hendricks. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Jackson, the pass to Harper. Here's Garnett. He's guarded by Nance. With the fadeaway. The Lakers with a rebound.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Pass to Hendricks. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
Here's Harper. Here's Thornton. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for two.
First free throw is good. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Douglas for the lead. No good. And it's blocked. And they're on the run. Pass to Thornton. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Thornton's got 15 points in just the second half.
Ooh, that's his third 3 of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
The Bucks trail.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Douglas. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Milwaukee.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Payton's checked in for the Lakers. And that one misses. Well, we got a close game here in Los Angeles. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
And the Bucks making a change here.
At the line for Los Angeles, 3-1.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Milwaukee's shooting 40% from the field in this one. And the bucket is good. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Here's Catchings. He's scoreless. Here's Hendricks. Shot clock at 5. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's Barkley. Here's Webster. Pass to Felton. Launches a three. Pure from three-point range. Now it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Catchings. Here's Hendricks. 10 points for him. Here's Catchings. For three. And Strickland pulls it down. .23 seconds left in the third. Here's Webster. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Bucks, Webster, 2 shots.
Shooting two.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Hendricks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his second personal.
He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here.
At the line for the Lakers, Hendricks taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Both shots good from the strike. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Holland. Here's Barkley. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Milwaukee out in front, up 4. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Here's Tony. Off target from outside. Here's Barkley. Pass to Strickland. There's the 3. Douglas can't hit. Lakers trail by 4. Down low. Here's Miles. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Rose outside. 4-3. Drains the triple. Tony's got 9 points now in the second half.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Webster. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Strickland. Outside Robinson. Lets it fly. No good there. Off the double clutch. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Miles, that's good. Miles has gotten 4 this quarter.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Robinson. Here's the pick. To the inside. Webster banked it in off the glass.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Miles, the pass to Rose. Here's Tony. To take the lead. And out of bounds. The Bucks will take it. And so both teams making some changes here. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Barkley. Here's Robinson. Tony with a rebound. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown. Tony's got 20.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Samanic. Robinson with it. Releases. Milwaukee, no good that time either. To the left wing. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. They set the screen to the middle. 6 to shoot. That one goes. Count it. And it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Here's Barkley. Here's Douglas. Pass to Strickland. Here's Douglas. Launches a 3. The shot won't fall. And it's a Lakers ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Miles. Here's Tony. The shot no good. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Barkley. Pass to Samanic. Fades. 2 points. That one goes. Samanic has got his first points of the game.
No one there to contest. Didn't really need the fade.
Here's Miles. Takes a 3. Drills it from deep. Give him 23.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half. Now nails another.
Pass to Strickland. Fade away. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Tony. And there's the rejection. Here's Strickland. Fires the 3. Can't get it to drop. Here's Tony. Robinson defending. Pass to Tony. Here's Miles. It's hauled in by Samanic. Bucks trail by 4. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Barkley. Outside Robinson. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. And the basket by Tony.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Milwaukee has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Robinson. Here's Strickland. Here's Samanic. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And it's the Lakers ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Inside. And that one drops for him. And now it's an 8-point Laker lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, the Bucks shooting just 38% for this game so far. Pass to Robinson. And he makes it. Robinson's gotten his first bucket of the night.
He saw a path to the rim, and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop him.
The Lakers lead by 6. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Evans. Pass to Tony. Nance the screen from the top of the key, and the basket by Tony. Tony's got 16 points here in the second half.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Here's Harper. Wagner outside. Jackson outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to Hendricks. Here's Nance. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for the Lakers, Nance. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Bucks trail by 6. Pass to Thornton. From deep, down low, Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Here's Evans. Here's Hendricks. Out left to the wing. Here's Tony. Clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Los Angeles ball.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Five on the clock. Goes back up. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Wagner, the pass to Harper. Pass to Jackson. Here's Thornton. There's a screen. There's the triple. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And the defense has to know that taking away his 3 is the #1 priority, and he's hurt them all game long with that shot. It makes no sense. Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get him.
Pass to Wagner. Here's Thornton. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's Evans, defended by Jackson. 1:42 left in the game. Here's Tony. Over Wagner. And the basket by Tony. Tony's got 12 now in this quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Softly drops in the floater. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter here. Jackson, right side. Here's Harper. Here's Thornton. 6 on the shot clock. And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Evans. Here's Tony. Drops in the three. Tony's got 31.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Here's Wagner off the inbound pass. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee. Wagner taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that brings him within 5.
Ooh, you hope the leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
And the Lakers have possession. 2 points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league.
Up top, Nance. Nance, the screen. Pass to Hendricks. Picked it!
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Kicks it out to Wagner. It's picked off. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2, Hendricks.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
So we see the Lakers get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
You get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game.